My wife cheated and I have footage of them doing IT Part 3. Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you won't miss another cheating story goes live. On D-Day she totally cut her AP out of her life and called his wife and told her about the affair. I know this because the AP's wife told me when I met her, she actually asked me if we could have a revenge affair. She was very focused on this, getting revenge. Like that would help anything? But beauty aside, she is probably the most annoying woman I've ever met. Talking to her was like nails on a chalkboard. Needless to say, we will not be having an affair, and we will never ever meet in person again. I don't know what to do now, I can't sleep, I can't really think, so I could really use some help. Last update, I am very grateful to everybody on this forum. I have received a lot of help to better navigate this disaster. I am okay now, I feel I am back in control of things. I've been trying to get to see my wife, she refuses still, and her mother still acts as a go-between. I tried to call her out on her promise in her letter to me. That she would do anything, if I thought it would help in any way. So her mother relayed the message that I believed us talking would help. I also asked her to see her with her doctor to try to help me understand. The doctor will not tell me anything without her present. I will try to be patient. In summary, I have been diagnosed with PTSD and my wife has been diagnosed with persistent depression, and some bipolar disorder. She has a chemical imbalance in her brain and they are trying out different medications for her. Many of you were right, her condition made her vulnerable, then a predator crossed her path, and here we are. Her AP has been cheating constantly on his wife for their entire relationship with multiple women in parallel most of the time. They are divorcing, the AP has been beaten up a bit, not badly from what I have heard. AP's wife called the husbands of most of the women he has had affairs with. I have a friend staying with me most days, he keeps me focused. And I am going camping with my son this weekend. I was trying to confirm if the descriptions in her diary were correct, that she considered the sex as a chore. And watching her disconnected behavior and facial expressions in the video, she is basically just waiting for it to be over. I have not decided what to do, but I have deleted the video of her and of me going crazy. It was just causing me pain, and I just couldn't put it away. One part of me is screaming at me to just walk away, to run and find someone else. What if she cheats again? How can I trust her? Can I get rid of the movie running on a loop in my mind? Will I divorce her in X years because I can't get past this? Etc., etc., etc. I struggle a lot with these types of questions. But divorce would definitely mean that I lose some daily contact with my son, and there is no doubt that he needs me, at least for now. He is terrified of being abandoned, not that strange considering recent events. I think if I leave his mother now it would make things worse for him. If I can leave her like she is now? What's preventing me from leaving him? He will probably look at it like that. The two of us have started going to the boxing gym together and we are bonded stronger than ever. Being there for my son is giving me tremendous strength and motivation to face this with an open mind. He is leaning heavily on me at the moment, so even if I decided to divorce, I'm not sure if I could actually go through with it in the short term. He has begged me not to leave him again. The 2 weeks I was away was very traumatizing for him and I'm not exposing him to that again. There is no telling how long it will take for his mother to stabilize enough to be a good parent for him again. If I divorce now, maybe she'd never recover. Even if I divorce her, I will still have the pain, I will still have the scars. I will bring that into any new relationship. I think that would greatly reduce the chances of such relationships being successful. Isn't it just as well that I am with her while I try to heal? At least she will know why I am acting like this and understand why I am struggling. If I leave her, what is really waiting for me out there? Single women my age seem to be either divorced for good reasons, or they are so ravaged by baby rabies they will desperately go for anyone. They are not really considering if the person they choose is a good long-time partner for them. They seem very willing to play a role, just to get into a relationship. That cannot last long-term, I think. It seems to me there is a high risk of a string of relationships that are doomed to begin with because one party is desperate, and I am broken. Dating strangers and random hookups doesn't really appeal to me. Also, how long would it take me to find someone that understands me as well as my wife? She is the only person in my entire life that I felt who actually really gets me, and it took a long time to get to that point. Isn't that something I could use in my own healing? Would I ever be able to find someone again that could do that? How long would that take? There is no guarantee that a new partner wouldn't cheat as well. Given the circumstances, I actually think that the odds of my wife cheating again are lower than a new partner. My son also needs his mother, and she needs to heal before she can step back into that role. Will she heal faster and better if I divorce her? Or will she heal better if we try to reconcile? I don't know. It's driving me nuts. How can I know she is safe to be around for my son if I'm not there with them? When it comes to my own healing, would I be better off alone? Or with her? Based upon what I have learned here, it seems those that choose that jump to divorce don't heal very well. It looks like the best outcome as far as healing is concerned is when the wayward actively contributes to the healing over a 3 to 5 year time period minimum. I don't know if she is even capable of that at the moment, tbh. So here I am terribly conflicted. I have a million questions in my head and basically zero answers. I still struggle with the two extremes, reconciliation or divorce, and everything in between. I can't deny that I still love my wife. It turns out my bond to her isn't that easily broken. I really don't want to love her. The prideful side of me wants me to hate her. But I just can't lie to myself, I still love her deeply. And even though I fantasized about her getting hurt as badly as me the first few weeks, I don't want to hurt her or anyone. It wouldn't help me at all. Either way, I see a long, painful road ahead of us. I hope I have the strength to stay the course and be patient enough to make sure I make the right choices for my family and me. The only thing I've been able to decide is if I land on offering reconciliation, it will not just be given, I will need to see some effort. I will not offer reconciliation until I am absolutely sure we are two people 100% committed to that path. Also, if we do reconcile, she will basically be a prisoner on probation. I don't want to be that guy, but what choice do I have? If I feel I can't trust her. Either way, we will need a lot of therapy. Maybe she doesn't even want to reconcile? I just don't know. Not being able to talk to her is starting to become a real burden for me. It's stressing me out. I feel I really need to talk to her. Update end. Here are some of the best comments from our community. Sure, I have persistent depression and abandonment issues. I don't cheat even when I've been deeply dissatisfied with my partner and come on to. Her conditions may have made her cheating easier to fall into, but she cheated because she wanted to. Do not pass off her choices on another or her conditions. Pretending she doesn't have agency in the face of forces she must contend with daily means she will never be worthy of trust, even with work. She accepts full accountability and you pass her full accountability, or she will forever use that wildcard to act out. That said, she seems genuine, just don't make the mistake of coddling her through this. She's got it rough, but she made this what it was and needs to own it fully, and you taking responsibility off her even in your own head is not a favor, it's a condemnation. Right now you need custody of your son and giving him stability. Leave the divorce decision for now. There's no rush. Your wife needs to get better before any talks of reconciliation are on the table. If you do decide not to reconcile, reconciling is often harder than the alternative and has a poor success rate, then just remember that there are many good women out there who have left cheating and or abusive husbands. They don't all have baby rabies and just want a good, honest, trustworthy partner in their lives. You can have a relationship with your kid without being in a toxic relationship and exposing him to the toxicity. Divorce your wife, establish custodial rights and move on with your life. Don't stay with a cheating whore and be a doormat and let your son know the kind of behavior is okay. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for any future cheating stories.